start with Mr. Radin. Everyone else, can you mute yourself?
Yes, Your Honor. Stephen Rad.
I got you, Mr. Radin. We're gonna do you first, and good morning to everyone. Mr. Pell, you ready to go on the record?
Yes.
I'm sorry, give me one moment.
Yeah, so there's actually 2 hard tickets and then these are the additionals. These 2,
Oh, I see. These are the-
yeah.
I got it.
Oh, that's for me scanning it and sending it, sorry.
Okay, no. Okay, all right, let's go on the record. This is the people versus Stephen Radin on ticket number B500217, count 1, operating a food establishment without a license. Ticket number B500218, count 1, operating vending without a license. Ticket number B50072321, count 1, vendoring impeding pedestrian traffic. Ticket number B50072221, count 1, stationary foot and street vendors, authorized locations and restrictions. Ticket number B50072121, count 1, stationary foot and street vendors, authorized locations and restrictions. And then ticket number B50072421. Count 1, vendors, all failure to obtain license. Good morning, please state your names for the record, starting with Mr. Warbling.
Good morning, Ron. May it please this court. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Radin.
State your name, Mr. Radin.
Stephen Rad, Your Honor.
All right, so this is the date and time set for a bench trial. The bench trial was set for 8:35. It is now 9:37, and no officers have checked in. Mr. Warbling, you're moving to, or you're requesting that the court dismiss these tickets?
For those reasons, we are, yes, Judge.
Okay, so the court will dismiss the tickets without prejudice. Good luck to you, Mr. Radin, and this concludes this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, sir.
You're all set, Mr. Radin.
All right.
What are you next? What are you ready on next, Mr. Warbling?
Your Honor, we could do Miss Reed.
Ms. Reed, good morning. Can you unmute yourself?
Good morning.
You ready, Mr. Petway?
Yes.
Okay. This is people versus Shaytona Reed.
Yes.
How you pronounce your first name?
Shaytona.
Shaytona?
Yes.
Go ahead and say it.
Shaytona.
Got it, okay. This is people versus Shaytona Reed. Ticket number SP118888701. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. And we're also here on ticket number SP118888791. Count 1, disregard traffic control device. Good morning. Please state your names for the record, starting with Mr. Warbling.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
And say your name, Ms. Reed.
Shaytona Reed.
So, Mr. Warbling, how did you?
My client understands her rights. She wants to waive those rights and accept the offer. If the court was willing to set aside the default on a civil infraction, she'd be pleading responsible to limited access speed 1 to 5 over. And because she has insurance, the city was willing to dismiss the no insurance misdemeanor.
So the court will set aside, excuse me, the default.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay, and you can, Ms. Reed, you can raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Can you put your hand down? Ms. Reed, you've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Werbling today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes.
and you're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Sorry, she's pleading responsible to the civil infraction, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, okay, we don't have to go through all that. So, Mr. Werbling, you'll stipulate to the face of the ticket?
We will, Your Honor.
All right, and you'll stipulate the proper cause and the ticket number ending in 791 to, I'm sorry. Is it, no, wait a minute. She's pleading responsible to ticket number 7 ending in 701, right?
Yes, Judge.
And you just, give me one, let's go off the record. This one.
Oh,
791 is
Yeah, so then is being
because
dismissed,
she showed that activation.
and then 870 is being amended to limited access 60 and 55.
Oh, this one is
No. She wrote- she wrote- So
She
this
must
one,
be dismissing this.
that one's
And
dismissed,
she-
this is amended.
I got it, okay.
Yeah.
So it wasn't me, okay.
No, it wasn't,
All right, I think okay. It was a little confusing, but. Okay, so the court is dismissing ticket number ending in 701 because she showed valid documentation. And that's, you're stipulating that one to proper cause as to that ticket, Mr. Werbling, correct? Because that's being dismissed.
well, Judge, I have to, I know I'm,
It's
right,
written-
that's
it's
correct.
written-
Yeah, that's correct, Judge.
Okay.
The 791 is the moving violation. Yes.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bedwin. Okay, Mr. Werbling, yes, it's mixed up on the
Right.
plea form. Okay. So the court will accept the plea to ticket number ending in 791, will amend the charge to, I guess, going 60 and a 55 mile is allowed speeding limited access. Thank you. And there is going to be a fine. There's a fine of $125. You have 14 days to pay that, which it needs to be paid by May 16th, 2022. If you don't pay it by then, Ms. Reed, it's gonna go into default. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Anything else, Mr. Werbling, on behalf of your client?
Nothing further this time, Your Honor.
So that concludes this matter.
Thank you, Judge.
What are you ready on now? Mr.
Judge,
Werbling?
we could do Ms. Dixon. If that works for the court.
Is this being set for trial, Attorney Workling?
Yes, it is.
All right, are you ready, Mr. Petway?
Yes.
Okay, let's go on the record. This is the People versus Sade Dixon. We're here on ticket number P 927386. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number 968959. Count 1, drive while license suspended, repeat offender. And ticket number P 689892. Count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. And count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Good morning. Please state your names for the record, starting with Mr. Werbling.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P 64889 on behalf of Ms. Dixon.
Ms. Dixon, can you state your name, please?
Yes, I'm Sade Dixon.
Mr. Werbling, how does your client wish to proceed?
Judge, she wishes to continue her not guilty plea. I explained to her the difference between a jury trial and a bench trial. She wants to waive her jury trial rights and have the matter set for a waiver trial.
Ms. Dixon, can you raise your right hand, please?
Yes,
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
yes,
You can put your hand down. You understand you do have the right to a jury trial?
yes,
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value to waive your right to the jury trial?
no,
Okay, so the court is going to continue your not guilty plea, and your bench trial date is set for July 18th.
Okay.
8:30, at 8:30.
okay,
You got that? Okay. So you're all set? Any questions?
no,
You're all set. Good luck to you.
thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Who's next, Attorney Workling?
We could do Alexis Daniels.
Is this a plea or setting it for pre-trial?
It's going to be a plea.
Thank you.
All right. You ready, Mr. Petway?
Yes.
All right. Let's go on the record. This is People versus Alexis Daniels on ticket number 319034. Count 1, no operators permit, no operators license on person. Count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. Count 3, never acquired insurance. We're also here on ticket number 351151. Count 1, no operators license on person in possession. Good morning. Please state your names for the record, starting with Mr. Werbling.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P 64889 on behalf of Ms. Daniels.
Ms. Daniels, can you say your name, please?
Alexis Daniels.
Mr. Werbling? There is an.
Yes, Judge, my client wishes to waive her rights at this time. She wants to accept the city's offer.
Ms. Daniels, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
Yes,
Can you put your hand down? You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Werbling today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your plea today?
No.
You're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
And I skipped one. You're pleading of your own free will?
Yes.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes.
And understanding that you're waiving your right to trial, you wish to continue with your guilty plea?
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna direct your attention to the date of April 1st, 2018 at approximately 10:50 p.m. On that day and time, were you at or near the location of McNichols and James Cousins in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And were you driving a vehicle with no operator's license on your person?
Yes.
Mr. Werblin, you're satisfied with factual basis?
Yes, I am, Judge.
And you also stipulate to probable cause as to the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
All right, so the court will accept the plea to the no operators license on person, will amend the charge to failure to display, and the remaining charges will be dismissed without prejudice. And as to sentencing, there is going to be a fine, Ms. Daniels, of $240. Do you need, I'll give you 3 months to pay that, which will be August 1st. Are you working?
Yes.
Hold on, Ms. Daniels, because you also owe some other money. Okay, so you also still owe $180.
Uh-huh.
So is that enough time for you to be able to pay the 240 plus 180? Let's see.
Yes.
Let me see, it's gonna be a total of. So that's $420.
Okay.
Okay, all right, so it's gonna be a total of $420 that is going to be due August 1st. Did you have any questions?
No. Where do I pay it at?
You can come down, you can pay it online at the 36th District Court website, 36thdistrictcourt.org website, or you can come down to the courthouse and pay it, or I think there's kiosks around the city, or you can call pay by phone, which is, are you ready? There's a number you can call if you want the number.
I can do it online. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Sure.
You got to August 1st. If there's nothing further, that concludes this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Attorney Warbling, is Mr. Robinson a trial date?
It is gonna be sorry, I should have mentioned it. He's gonna take advantage of the offer.
Okay.
Well, you ready to go on the record?
Yes.
All right. Let's go on the record. This is the People versus Deontez Robinson. Ticket number P10576653, count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license, not on person. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. We're also here on ticket number 313401. Count one, no operator's license on person. Count two, no insurance. Ticket number P504437, count one, drove while license not valid or improper license. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, drive and registered or untitled vehicle. Ticket number P388912, count one, drive and registered or entitled vehicle. Count two, no insurance misdemeanor. Count three, improper plates. Ticket number X3636613. Count one, no operator's license / multiple operators license, no ops. Count two, illegal window tint. Ticket number P504438. Count one, improper light plates. Excuse me. Good morning. Please say your names for the record, starting with Mr. Werbling.
Good morning. I may please this court, Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Robinson.
Mr. Robinson, can you sit up, sir, and say your name?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Deontay Robinson.
Mr. Werbling,
Yeah.
this is the day time set for a pretrial. How does your client wish to proceed?
Yes, Judge, he understands his rights. He wants to waive his rights. He wants to accept the city's offer.
All right, Mr. Robinson, can you raise your right hand?
Yes,
Do you swear or affirm to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth?
yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You've had an opportunity to speak to Mr. Werbling today in private about your case and your rights.
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anyone threatened you, forced you, or promised you anything of value in exchange for your plea today?
No.
You're pleading of your own free will,
Yes,
and you're pleading guilty because you're actually guilty.
yes, Your Honor.
You understand that by pleading guilty, you're waiving your right to trial?
Yes,
Knowing that you're waiving your right to trial, you still wish to continue with this guilty plea?
yes,
I'm going to direct your attention to the date of January 23rd, 2020 at approximately 9:38 p.m. On that date and time, you at or near the location of Van Dyke Street, East McNichols Road in the city of Detroit.
yes,
And were you driving a 2012 Jeep vehicle?
yes,
And did you fail to display a valid operator's license?
yes,
You're satisfied with the factual basis, Mr. Werbling?
I am, Your Honor.
And you also stipulate the probable cause as to the remaining counts to be dismissed?
We so stipulate, Judge.
Okay, so the court is also satisfied with the factual basis, will accept the plea to failure to display, and then will dismiss the remaining counts without prejudice. There is going to be a fine, Mr. Robinson, of $240. Are you working, sir?
yes, Your Honor.
So,
And Judge,
I,
you
uh,
said, I think he may have posted a pretty considerable cash bond.
Yeah,
what she did?
Yeah, but that's count three.
Oh.
And then the other ones are the state tickets. The prosecutor. Okay, I just wanted to let you know.
So everything will be dismissed. Okay, so you, how much did you pay for your bond?
it came up to like 2,000. It was like 200 on each ticket.
Okay, so it's gonna be, the fine is gonna be $240.
Mhm.
And then, so what happens is, not today, but maybe tomorrow,
Mhm.
come up, or whatever, I mean, I'm sure you want your money, so come up to the courthouse and go to the bond window and, tell them that, you know, your tickets have been taken care of, They should
Mhm.
already know that there's a fine for $240. They'll take the 240 out of your bond, and then you should be able to receive the rest.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, sir. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay, you're all set. Good luck to you.
So I can get my license.
There are probably gonna be some reinstatement fees that you're gonna have to pay. I can't do anything about that, and I think you pay
Okay.
them with the Secretary of State.
Okay.
That will come out of your bond as well. So
Okay.
you should be okay.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Good luck to you. This concludes this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. I think we're all done for the morning. Oh, that's not bad, 10 o'clock. Okay.
Right on the nose, Your Honor.
Yeah.
That's very good.
So what time you want me to return, Judge?
What do you want to do? You want to do these 1:30? We can do, so 1:30, 1:30 is fine. Is that okay for you? Well, that's what time the docket starts, so.
I start checking people in at 1. I don't usually go to lunch, so I can start checking them on. So whenever you want to come on, before
So what
1:30.
time, so what time do you want me to come, Madam Clerk?
How about 1:15?
Okay,
And does it bother you if I ask you if we're ready on each case, or would you prefer for me not to do that?
well, you don't have to, you don't have to.
Okay. I won't.
Okay,
I asked once in the beginning, and then I stopped.
yeah.